From the Detroit Free Press, it's Tuesday, December 10th. Here are today's top stories. Brought to you by JB's Smokehouse, located inside Bush's Fresh Food Market of Canton. JB's offers a range of authentic barbecue favorites, from beef brisket and mac and cheese to fried green tomatoes and pulled pork tacos. JB's is sure to become your new favorite barbecue spot.
This is Neeraj Wargu with the Detroit Free Press with some news about a fake university in Michigan created by ICE. Federal law enforcement officials with ICE and the U.S. Attorney's Office in Detroit are defending the creation of the University of Farmington in Michigan, a fictitious school created by undercover agents to lure in unsuspecting students. The Fed said the operation, which started in 2015, was legitimate and aimed at visa fraud. 250 foreign students have been arrested this year on immigration charges. After a Free Press report 2 weeks ago, a number of elected officials, including Senators Elizabeth Warren and Kamala Harris, criticized the ICE operation aimed at foreign students, mostly from India. Next month, a recruiter charged in the case will be sentenced before a Detroit judge. The Detroit Free Press will continue to follow the story as it unfolds. For more details, visit freep.com.
This is J.C. Rindle for the Detroit Free Press. The Ilitch organization has found a new tenant for Detroit's Arena District, the Boston Consulting Group. The global consulting firm plans to relocate its office from Troy to Detroit in early 2021, bringing about 100 employees. Boston Consulting will be one of three major tenants in a new building going up next door to Little Caesars Arena. The other tenants are a law firm and the Detroit Medical Center's new Sports Medicine Center. The 5-story building is next door to the arena and Wayne State's Mike Ilitch School of Business. It will open in 2021. No word yet on what might replace Kid Rock's restaurant at the arena, which will close in April.
I'm Paul Egan reporting for the Detroit Free Press. A Detroit area photographer says she was sexually harassed by a manager at the Detroit Athletic Club. Sibel Kodish sued the club Monday in Wayne County Circuit Court. She also sued Kenneth Voiles, who supervised her as editor of the DAC's monthly magazine. Kodish alleges Voiles constantly asked her out for drinks. He also sent her inappropriate personal messages, poetry, texts, and emails, according to the suit. She says when she rejected Voiles' advances and complained about him, she stopped receiving photo assignments. That retaliation is costing her more than $70,000 a year, she says. The DAC is a downtown Detroit social club that caters to the business elite.
In 1984, a father of three disappeared while working at a mysterious Cincinnati plant. It turned out he'd met a gruesome fate. Pieces of bone, his eyeglasses, and walkie-talkie were uncovered inside a vat that reached 1,350 degrees Fahrenheit. Season 3 of Accused aims to figure it out. Did 39-year-old David Box kill himself, as Fernald officials alleged, or was he more likely killed? You can listen to Season 3 of Accused anywhere you get your podcasts.
Reporting for the Detroit Free Press, I'm Omar Abdelbaki. As the number of bank branches across the nation plummets, banks are finding other ways to attract and cater to customers who want to bank differently than their parents did. Comerica Bank, for example, has installed over a dozen virtual teller machines in Michigan. The machines allow customers to receive similar services that get from an in-person customer service rep, but by video call. Fifth Third Bank has also reinvented some of its brick-and-mortar branches. Fifth Third opened a banking center in Clinton Township that gets rid of teller windows. Bank tellers at the location are armed with tablets and move around the lobby, which resembles a coffee shop more than a bank, to assist customers. Net bank closings totaled more than 11,000 between 2012 and 2018, according to S&P Global Market Intelligence data. There were 69 net bank closings in Michigan in 2018.
I'm Kirkland Crawford with the Free Press Sports Department and an update on the Tigers. Yes, it's the middle of December, and the Tigers aren't expected to make much noise in this week's winter meetings, or the 2020 season for that matter, but they will have a slightly different look next year. The Tigers' classic home uniform will have a new wrinkle. But don't worry, nothing is happening to the Old English D this time. But that iconic logo will be joined by another one. Nike is making the jerseys for all 30 Major League Baseball teams and has put its stamp on all of them with that well-known swoosh on the right shoulder of the front of the shirts. No team was spared. Not the Yankee pinstripes, not the Dodger blue, and especially not here in Detroit. As for which guys will be wearing that new uniform in 2020, at this point, it will likely be many of the players who were around for last season's worst record in baseball.
Do you like what you're hearing in our news briefing? Let us know, whether it's a question, comment, or something you just want to hear. You can share your opinion by emailing us at voice@freep.com. That's voice@freep.com. See you tomorrow.